So I have been on this mission to find a way to have no shoulds in my life and just do things that matter to me, that make a difference in my experience of life, and shed all the rest. And I've been on a mission to help you do the same. And this is what I did, and I'm just over the moon. I even told my chiropractor, like I tell everybody about this, because it was such a dramatic, positive shift that I would love for you guys to give this a whirl and let me know what you think. So here's the thing. There are things in our lives that matter. And some of them are exciting and some of them are just important. And we know that they're priorities, but maybe just don't juice us up. And those tend to get pushed off and pushed off and pushed off. We might be tracking them on our lists, but then they keep getting rescheduled. Or we finally have time to do something that we want to do, and then something else gets in the way and it breaks our concentration. So here's what I did. I was inspired to find a way to make it fun, so I decided to theme my days of the week. So now when I'm identifying what I'm going to do and when, I've made it so that I know exactly what day of the week I'll schedule it for, whether it's this week or in the future. On Mondays, all I do is focus on things that I like doing and don't typically have time for, like learning, taking my classes, starting to think about some of the more strategic things, creative things that I love to do around the business that the operational stuff can tend to break and take my attention away from. And I love doing that stuff. And so I put all that stuff goes on a Monday. Tuesdays are what I call tie binding Tuesdays, or, creating ties with other people. So being able to connect, making sure that I'm reaching out to people, making sure that I'm building relationships that are important and keeping those relationships alive. And Wednesdays, I call my media wizarding Wednesdays, when I do things like this, where I make sure that my hair and makeup is done and do a lot of my recordings. So do a lot of my online program development, being able to get things that require my acting together, and it makes it a lot more fun. So then Thursdays, I do what I call Triumphant Thursdays, and that is where I put all the stuff that I didn't do all the other days of the week that are nagging, that need to get done, that are important, but are just, to me, not fun. Like making those doctor's appointments, following up with Social Security, being able to follow up with different things that are half done and knock them out. So, for example, I was so thrilled the other day that because of Triumphant Thursday, I got the vigor and dedication to say, you know what, it's Triumphant Thursday, I'm making this happen, I'm getting it done. And I went to the post office and I finally got this post office box that I've been supposed to have been getting for literally years. And I felt so excited, and I'm telling you, the only reason that happened was because I had a themed Thursday that I was dedicated to being able to knock it out and stay in alignment with my plan for the day. So then Fridays, I do Freedom Fridays, where I'm focused on my finances or my business strategy, or thinking through more, what am I going to be in my bigger plans, looking back at the week, reflecting on what I've been doing, getting ready for planning for the next week. Then Saturday is all about self-care. So it's Self-Care Saturday, where I have a litmus test if that either brings me joy or relaxation. Those are the two, one of those two things, then I'll do it. Otherwise, it's going on another day. Sunday is Synergy Sunday, where I connect with my family, making sure I'm spending time with my girls, and also setting myself up for success for the rest of the coming week. So making sure that I've got everything I need, that when I get to my themed day, I've got it and I can just knock it out. And so it's been phenomenal. I'm telling you, now anytime something goes on my action list, I'm like, okay, that goes on a Monday, that goes on a Thursday, that goes on a Wednesday, that goes on a Friday. And it makes it super easy to decide when I'm doing stuff. And then when it's time to do it, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to knock it out right now. Otherwise, it's going to wait another week. Accommodating life as it comes, but if you sticking to these days, for the most part, has just been amazing. So give it a whirl. Take a look at what is it that you've got that really matters in your life, and when are the days that make the most sense for you. So Monday, nothing goes on a Monday that I don't want to do, because otherwise I'm not going to like my Sunday, because I'm going to be thinking about all the things I don't want to do on Monday. So I've made a commitment that I only do things that I look forward to on Monday, so I never have a sucky Monday. Great, right? So look at, how do you want to feel on those days of the week? Like if you typically stress out about Mondays or don't like Mondays, well, come up with another way of structuring your schedule to get rid of some of the stuff on that Monday that you're dreading. See if you can shift it to another day. Or Tuesdays, like what's your high energy day? Maybe your high energy day is Wednesday or Thursday, or when do you feel like you want to connect with people? What are the things that matter? And when, if you think about what is that in alignment with your energy or typically what you feel like doing on those particular days, and see if you can find alignment and let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear what you pick, and especially if you name your days. I'm so big on naming. So let me know how it goes, and I'll look forward to getting your comments over.